This is Quasar issue 18 by Marky Mark, and this is a very special issue because it is the first issue drawn by Greg Batman. Quasar also gets a new costume right at the end. It's a nice quick standalone issue with high stakes and great writing from Marky Mark as per norm. We've got very early Greg Batman art. This was his first ongoing assignment, and he draws the book until issue 38. Very good art, and I think his art, it really helped to define the book apart from the other books. It gave it a unique style and look, and his art pretty much kept the book alive a little bit longer. Sales were sagging by this point, but the injection of a new artist with an interesting and different style and a lot of potential saw the book start getting a bit more attention. Not only that, it was probably during Greg Batman's tenure as artist that Marky Mark was writing some of the best scripts for the series. This one is one of them. Quasar, he has gone home to Wisconsin to see his mum and his sister, but he doesn't remember why he came to Wisconsin, and he doesn't even remember being Quasar or Quasar even existing. He does, however, have little flashes of like himself flying in the sky, and he can't explain them. It's like he's got very selective amnesia. But what has happened is an evil entity has uncreated Quasar. Quasar no longer exists. Nobody remembers him. It's like he has been retconned out of existence. We get a lot of family stuff. Quasar, he was always very close to his family, and he was like a total mama's boy. Then we are introduced to a little kid who lives next door and loves superheroes. He takes Quasar into his treehouse and shows him all of his drawings of superheroes. And then he sees a picture of Quasar, and we find out that the boy, he is like a high concept cosmic entity who gives birth to the idea of superheroes. Like, he draws Iron Man, and Iron Man exists. And you might think that is a very terrible concept for a character that really ruins the entire line of Marvel characters, to suggest that none of them are special and they're all just figments of some kid in Wisconsin's fan fiction. But it's okay, because this is all a bit of high concept misdirection. The kid, he claims that he has got a polar opposite, his grandmother, and she removes superheroes from existence, and that is what has happened to Quasar. She removed him from existence, and now the only way to set things right is to stop the evil granny. Then we get some backstory. Quasar, he came to Wisconsin because he sensed this incredibly powerful cosmic energy, and then when he got there, his history as Quasar anyway, it was systematically removed by the evil granny. So now Quasar, he is facing a classic Marvel internal dilemma where he doesn't know if he believes this kid's far-fetched story, and then if it is true, how can he possibly get involved with cosmic beings, and even still, how can he kill an odd lady? As I said, a lot of what this kid says probably isn't true. Not only does he never appear again, but it doesn't benefit anyone to suggest that there is a facet like that responsible for all these specifics. What would be fine is if you said the fantastical stuff, like the unbelievable stuff, that tends to happen because he exists on this plane. He doesn't directly contribute to origins and stuff, but he's responsible for the fantastical. Anyway, as you see, a little twist is coming up at the end, and I haven't done a great job of hiding it. So Quasar, I mean, look, there's a grown man getting tucked into bed by his mum. This is the age of the Punisher and Wolfman. It's no wonder that stuff like this struggled to find an audience. So Quasar and the little boy, they gonna see the evil granny, and now it is up to Quasar to save the day. He has got to execute the granny before she removes him from existence again. Also, the little boy is wearing a Bart Simpson shirt, and did you guess it? It's the boy. He is the evil one. He removes people from existence, and Quasar, he eventually saw through his lies and stopped them. A really good art there though, freaky stuff. And the granny, it turns out she is the one who claims to create the superheroes, and she decides to reward Quasar with a brand new costume. I say brand new, it's mostly just Captain Marvel's, the real one, Marvel. Mostly just his costume, but with a cape. I didn't believe that either the boy or the granny are as intrinsically cosmic or responsible for everything that they claim. You've got to remember, a lot of it was said by the boy who was obviously lying to begin with. I think they are both probably rather benign entities. Although they can obviously affect stuff directly, I think they have limited involvement in stuff. Maybe they're just deluded aliens or something. That's just me trying my hardest to make this shared universe work and have Summit by Marky Mark not appear a bit shitty. I like this issue. It's simple in its idea and it's very good at doing what it wanted to do. We have got a great writer, a great artist, a great character, and a mostly great story. I rate this 7 thumbs up.